Hello viewers, welcome back to your channel Stock Dr. RR. Today we are going to talk about four major indexes: Nasdaq 100, Dow Jones, S&P 500, Russell, and two precious commodities, gold and silver. We are going to talk about economic calendar as well. So before we go ahead and start our analysis, in case you have not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, hit this bell icon. You will get the notification of all future videos which I make on this channel. Last week, if you remember, I clearly mentioned that buying is coming, bulls are coming, stock market outlook. This video I posted 7 days back, and you saw how market reacted after that. If we see the weekly performance, so let's check on a weekly chart here. Last week, Nasdaq 100 was up by 3%. S&P was, Dow Jones was up by, let's say, 0.10%. But it gave a good rally on Monday. You can see it's almost 0.5%. And if we talk about S&P 500, S&P 500 gave a good rally on Monday. That was almost 1.3%. Russell acted very well. It gave upside of 1.7%. So this upside we saw in the market on after our analysis. Let's go ahead and see the economic calendar, what it says before we actually start this week analysis. Economic calendar, we have some events. On Wednesday, we have retail sales. On Thursday, we have building permits. Friday, we have Michigan consumer sentiment. But the most important event is coming on Wednesday, Jan 31st. That is a last day of this month. And there we have Fed interest rate decision and then Fed press conference. On this day, we will see a major movement into the market, or before going to this event, market might give a one-side movement. Let's go ahead and quickly see the chart and understand what the charts want to say. Right now, if we see any chart, let's start with the Nasdaq. They all are in a consolidation zone. Means market is indecisive. You can see here. Uh, on Thursday we had a doji. On Friday also we had a doji. This is Monday. Market is closed, but the futures are open. So you are seeing this candle. But last 2 days, if you see Thursday and Friday, this was an indecisive candle, which says a lot of things. Which says market is looking for one direction. Okay, and that direction can be on any side, on the upside or a downside, but that will be a big movement on that particular side. So let's try to understand where market can go. Right now, looking at this pattern, I think market is looking to go any side, but with the strong movement. So that's why I think that's why we are not going to discuss where market will go today on this week. But if it goes in any direction, then how much strength it has in that direction, we are going to discuss about that. So if Nasdaq 100 starts trading above 17,050, this line, then we are going to see 17,150 and 17,250 in a very short time. And if Nasdaq 100 breaks below 16,900, which we are going up to talk about downside, then 16,800 and 16,680. These are the two downside targets for the Nasdaq. Personally, I want upside. I'm looking for upside. I feel that market should go up, but I'm not the maker of the market. That's why I will wait for the confirmation, and the confirmation numbers are here. The black lines for the upside 17,050 and for the downside 16,900. If market breaks any of the side, then only we will get the confirmation on that side. So this was about Nasdaq 100. Now we are going to talk about Dow Jones. Dow Jones, this also we will going to read the chart on a 4 hours time frame. So this is Dow Jones. Let's make the chart more readable here. Okay. So for the Dow Jones, the level which I feel those are 38,050. Once we start trading above 38,050, you can see this one number, then we can look for the target of 38,400 and 38,700. On the downside, I will say downside will come only below 37,600. Below 37,600, we can look for the target of 37,400, 37,300, and 37,050. These are the downside targets. Now we are going to talk about S&P 500. For the S&P 500, let me zoom the chart. So for the S&P 500, also the levels are same. I mean the same type of pattern. This is a indecisive market here also. So for the upside, if it starts trading and sustaining above 4825, then we can look for the target of 50 points like 4850 and 4875. On the downside, if it starts trading and sustaining below 4800, then 4775 and 4750. These are the two downside target for S&P 500. Now we will talk about Russell. For Russell, I am personally looking for an upside as compared to those other three indexes which we discussed. Russell is currently at a very good spot of the support. The support is around 1950. If it holds this support and starts going up, then you are going to see 2000 and then 2045. So right now it is at support, and from support it might go to the resistance of 2045, or you can say 2050. But once it crossed 2050, then you are going to see a big upside, and that upside is 2130 and 2200. So it might take some sessions, but it has to trade above 2050 to get this upside. Now, if it starts trading and sustaining below 1950, then 1905 and 1865 are the two downside targets for Russell. So friends, this is a quick analysis of these four index. Now we are going to move towards the commodities. The two precious commodities, gold and silver, we are going to see them on a day chart. On the day chart, if you see right now, it broke the support of 2050 and then it achieved the lower target of 2025, and then again it went up. Right now it is again above the support and it is holding the support. uh, it is trying to hold the support 2040 is its support, and if it stays above it, then again it is trying to reclaim 2100. So here, if it stays above 2100, then 2150 and 2200 are the two upside targets for the gold. So let's see this target line. Okay, so as I mentioned, if it holds above 2100, then 2150 and 2225, these are the two upside targets. Now, if it doesn't hold 2040 or 50, this range, right, then it is going to go down towards 2025 and 2000. These are the two downside levels for the silver. But my view is bullish on gold and silver. For the silver, silver has a support area of 2280 to 22.80, 22.82, 22.25. This is a long-term support area for the silver. right? So it came towards this area and then bounced back here. Now, if it again sustain above this level, then definitely it will try to go towards $24. And if it stays about $24, then 24.50 and then 25.20. These are the three upside levels for the silver. Now, if silver starts trading below 22.25, then we will talk about the downside targets, and those are 21.75 and 21.25. So, friends, these were the levels which we discussed, and I think try to make a note of these levels, which will be useful for your short-term trading or investing purpose. And I hope this analysis helped you to understand the levels. And last but not least, in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon, and let's learn and earn together. Thank you, my friends. You have a good day.